They are big, they're brash, and they're barking by the dozens. Fox 13's Lauren Donovan examines if the return of sea lions to Seattle's Shilshole Bay is a conservation success story or a waterfront controversy.
They're loud, they're a little stanky. They cause a ruckus out here.
Dock workers can't ignore them.
They just bark. Oh, you can hear them from everywhere, really.
Sunbathing like this, they may look sedentary, but those teeth could do some serious damage, which is why Shilshole Marina has been trying to keep boaters at bay. Living aboard one of these yachts, you might find them insufferable. But for sea life lovers, they're a portside attraction.
But yeah, we wanted to come down and see the sea lions.
This dad and his kids came for a show.
Sea lions are just kind of like, they're really cool, and I feel like it would be really cool to see them up close.
Over the last several springs, these Steller and California sea lions seem to have become regulars in this part of Puget Sound. So I wanted to know,
are we actually seeing more of these sea lions, or is that just our perception in the last couple of years?
Yeah, I think we are seeing more of these sea lions, Lauren. And in 1972, when we enacted the Marine Mammal Protection Act, those populations have very steadily been growing.
Marine conservationist Joe Gato says not just here in the Salish Sea, but up and down the entire West Coast.
And as the population grows, they start to expand to areas where we haven't seen them for many years.
There's talk of a correlation between the return of these migratory pinnipeds and an increase in local herring population. Joe says there's no data to back up that theory, but...
I mean, it's not for the weather. It's about the food that's available to them here.
So expect to see more of them.
And if you think that lot over at Shilshole was causing quite a stir over the last couple of weeks, let me tell you, that was nothing compared to what happened here at the Ballard Locks back in the mid-'80s, when a gluttonous sea lion with a bottomless pit of a belly nearly decimated the local steelhead population.
In this early 1985, when this big sea lion named, that they called him Herschel because he stood outside the locks using it as a buffet. The salmon were trying to return up through the locks to get into Lake Washington to spawn. The figure that I've always seen quoted from the marine fisheries people was that Herschel could eat one fish about every 6 minutes. In a period of an hour and 20 minutes, they counted 13 salmon consumed by this single California sea lion, which is the biggest of the species.
And oh boy, was he ever big. Photos from the Seattle Post Intelligencer show Herschel swallowing an entire fish in a single gulp.
Everybody got on the bandwagon, TV stations, newspapers.
Labeled by some outlets as public enemy #1, historian Felix Bunnell recalls,
people really caught on. They wrote songs about them. They eat them up, they eat them up, they eat them up, they eat them up. The government, meanwhile, was trying to find ways to scare them away because they were prevented by law from harming them.
Attempts include playing orca chatter underwater. When that didn't work, they employed fake Willie, a decoy killer whale still on display at the locks today. But to their dismay, this scarecrow didn't solve the problem either.
I mean, the federal government did everything short of killing the sea lions to try to get rid of them. They did put some on a truck and haul them back down to California.
Every single time, the infamous blubbery bratwurst and his gang kept on coming back. They're relentless and rowdy, and we are indeed seeing more. But are we witnessing the second iteration of Herschel and his gang? And if so, is that cause for concern for recovering salmon runs of today?
The ecosphere has been out of balance ever since humans came, especially Europeans came in great numbers and started harvesting fish here and decimating the fishing runs. The sea lions aren't really the problem. It's the humans that are the problem.
Reporting in Ballard, Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.
Humans are always the problem.
Well, I'm sure the barking gets annoying for everybody out there, but I am concerned because we're doing all the work we can to try to save our salmon. We get another Herschel come along, he's going to be gobbling them up left and right.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's some fat ones out there already.
I mean, 13, what is it, 13 salmons?
Yep, he can take them down. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to keep track of this and let you know if there are any updates or if they decide to move along. Right now, it looks like they're going to stay here for a while. We'll be right back.